And now for the number one thing that pissed me off the most about The Dark Knight Rises, next to Talia al Ghul.
Alright, now, with Robin, I went with, it was 5 kids total. And my friend Jason already had seen the movie. Now, when we were there, Officer Blake gets on camera, and he calls him Blake, and he nudged me, and he goes, "Hey man, you know who that is, right?" And I'm like, "No, what's his name?" I was like, I could probably pick him out by name in the stories from the books. And he goes, "His last name's Blake." And I sat there, I'm going, Blake. Drake. Tim Drake. I said, "Dude, do you mean Drake?" He goes, "Nah, dude, Blake." I'm looking at it, I'm going, whose name is Blake in the Batman stories? And he goes, "I'll give you a hint. R." And I go, "Robin?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, dude, Robin's name is Tim Drake. So, and I'm not going to go into the whole, like, okay, you know what? Here's a perfect example of what Christopher Nolan could have done. Go on Comic Vine or anywhere on the internet and type in Tim Drake. Oh, look at, oh, do you see that? Tim, oh shit, it came up. Oh shit. Oh. In Origin, Tim Drake, son of Jack and Janet Drake. When he was a child, he visited the circus with his parents and managed to get a photo with the Graysons before the show. That night, Tim met Dick Grayson before the young acrobat's parents were assassinated. Tim Drake followed Batman and Robin's career ever since the murder of the Flying Graysons. One day he saw the original Robin on television. Performance a move he had seen Dick Grayson perform at the circus. He quickly made the connection between Dick Grayson and Robin. And after learning that Grayson was the ward of Bruce Wayne, he realized that Bruce Wayne was Batman. This is the exact shit I'm talking about. Like, I stopped the video because it didn't say right away what I was looking for, and I just started to read it. It was originally, in the movie, it said that his mom, I think, died in a car crash, and then his dad died, and he was put in a boys' home. Then, the original story says this. Like, Comic Vine's a reliable site. I use this all the time when I don't know something. Like when Spider-Man came out, I didn't know about the story of the death of George Stacy, so I looked it up. I didn't know, and I use this website, and it's straight from the comic books. And this is exactly what it says. When Tim was training, his parents were kidnapped. Tim continued to focus on his work and foil the plans of his hacker thief. Meanwhile, Batman went to rescue Tim's parents. However, Batman arrived too late. They had been poisoned, his mother killed, and his father in a coma. Batman, worried the tragedy might cloud Tim's mind and thoughts of revenge. But he was reassured when Tim saved Batman and Vicky Vale from Scarecrow. Afterwards, Batman allowed Tim to take the mantle, I don't know, I'm retarded, of the Boy Wonder, and gave him a modernized version of the costume. Like, I'm done being mad about this movie. You fucked it up enough. His name isn't Blake, his last name is not Blake, and his first name isn't Robin. When he said Robin, I was like, I got so friggin' mad. I was like, no! Why are you, like, Christopher Nolan doesn't know what he's doing. It bothered me. It really did. It really, 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 really bothered me. This whole movie. And, like, the fight, I was like, okay, it's not in Wayne Manor, but it was good. Like, the one thing the movie did really well was, at certain moments, there was either no sound or very little sound. Like, when they're, like, not that there's no sound, but there's no background music. Like, it was just, when Batman starts fighting Bane, it was just like, that's all you heard was punching and the metal and the water. That was it. You heard, it was like almost like you were there. And then there's one scene where when they take all the bat tanks, I'm not calling it a Batmobile because it's not a bat tank. A Batmobile is like from the 60s or the fucking Tim Burton ones. Those are fucking, I don't like the Tim Burton movies, but those are fucking Batmobiles. And I fucking love the 60s Batmobile. That's the shit. But the bat tanks are coming through, and it just zooms from above, and all you see is the bat tank roll through the snow, and there's no sound. Like, just from the bat tank. That they did really, really well. And when they're showing the whole stadium scene and the kids singing, and that's all you hear, and you see everything going on, like, that was really good too. Just, it bothers me because you could have made a really, really good Batman movie, but they didn't, and they had everything in front of them. They have Batman has a huge fan base. Like, there was an old guy there who's probably been reading it since the 50s or the 60s. Hell, he could have been reading it since the 40s. I don't know. And friggin', it was just, like, if I was that old guy and I followed the comics to the day I was 85 or however the hell old he was, I'd be upset. I'd be like, what the hell, man? We to just shit on my friggin' shit on my childhood. Like, I don't know. Some people, I heard a lot of people in the theater going, oh yeah, it was such a great movie, especially girls. Girls that were there, they were like, oh, that was such a good movie, Batman's such a badass. I'm like, you don't know. Like, and in the words of Biggie Smalls, if you didn't know about this movie, if you don't know, now you know. Bro. I can't say the real thing. But, like, you could have made it a lot better. That's all I'm saying. And thank God this is the third and final one. Because if they were to make another one, it probably would have been like, oh, they can't make a third one. I forgot. Or a fourth one, I'm sorry. They can't make a fourth one. I forgot. Guess why? Big spoiler alert here, but Batman dies at the end. He dies at the end. And it wasn't even like trying to think of a movie where the guy dies at the end. Like, I don't know, maybe you went into Scarface thinking, he's not going to die at the end, maybe he'll make it out. But it was like one of those shocking, what's his name? Sonny? I think it's Sonny from The Godfather. I'm not sure. When he's at the toll booth. I think it's Sonny, I'm not sure. And he gets gunned down by the dudes in the toll booth. Like, you were like, oh shit, like it was a shocker. Like, you were like, wow, no. And then, like, but this is just, and he has the atom bomb attached, and he makes out with Catwoman. Well, this is what happens first. He makes out with Catwoman, which I was happy with because it happened in the comics. He attaches the atom bomb that only the Russian dude knows how to do, and this is after Talia dies, and he's got the bomb, and he's like this, and this is the Batwing, my hand is the Batwing, and my hand like this, in ball form, is the bomb. And he just flies over, and it doesn't show him dropping it. So it just shows a big mushroom cloud, and the government's all like, oh no, the bomb went off, but hold on, it's off the shore.